feel hot under the sun. All these are the effects that come from UVB. Because UVB is a heat. UVB is the heat that will burn your skin if you stay under the sun without sunscreen for a long time. Okay, how long your skin will get burned under the skin? Generally is about 10 minutes. Okay, so some of the customers may have a deferred time. If their skin is more thick, their epidermis, if their epidermis is more thicker, then they might have longer time, like up to 15 minutes. Okay, if their skin is very sensitive, like very very thin, then it will just have like 5 minutes or less, okay, for their skin to burn under the sun without sunscreen. So now you know the effect of sunlight, then it's time for you to know about the sunscreen, the power of the sunscreen. Okay, so in Mary Kay, a lot of times we will receive some feedback from customers that asking us like, is Mary Kay sunscreen physical sunscreen or chemical sunscreen? Okay, you might heard of this question before. So in here, I would like to explain a little bit, like make it more simpler for you to understand what is physical and what is chemical sunscreen. Okay, so chemical sunscreen is, physical sunscreen first. Physical sunscreen, right, it acts very direct. Like when you apply onto your skin, it acts like a barrier or either acts like a mirror. When sunlight comes, it will directly reflect the sunlight so that there is no sunlight can penetrate into the skin. So this is how physical sunscreen works. It works very physically, like once comes in, nothing can go through and it will reflect. Okay, but when it comes to chemical sunscreen, it's not saying that, oh, chemical sunscreen, is it because of the whole sunscreen is made of chemicals, so that's why they call it chemical sunscreen? No, it's not that. It's just the sunscreen's actions is more towards chemical parts. How to say chemical parts? It's like UV, when you apply chemical sunscreen, it will help to filter UV and make it harmless when it goes through your skin. Okay, so chemical sunscreen, in the other words, we call it sunscreen filter sunscreen, right? Which will help to filter the sunlight into harmless sunlight so that the skin will not damaged by this sunlight that have been filtered by chemical sunscreen. Okay, so it is because this filter function, so they call it chemical sunscreen because it changes the substance of the UV. Okay, so now you know it. Like chemical sunscreen is not equals to sunscreen with total chemical. Okay, it's not such. There's no such things. Yeah. Okay. So in Mary Kay, we have two UV products. The first one is UV Defense Milk, which is a physical plus chemical sunscreen, 2+1. Okay, and the other one is UV Defense Lotion, which is a chemical sunscreen. Okay, so these are the sunscreens that we have in Mary Kay. And in here, we would like to show you the general idea of how all the products that have been recommended help in get rid of pigmentation. So first, we talk about Black Pearl first. So Black Pearl is there to recharge the skin, to strengthen the skin barrier so that the functionality of your skin cell is work as smooth as it can. Okay, and navy green is there to prevent the melanin from appearing on top of the skin, and also helping in exfoliating the skin surface. And also we have HA and ceramide and Samphire to give our skin moisture in order to help in detox the skin and also help to reduce the possibility of sensitivity. Then we have niacinamide OptiBright complex in order to help to lighten the pigmentation from deep root pigmentation to upper surface pigmentations, help to reduce the intensity in the color intensity, and also to reduce the melanin production. And beside these, we also have antioxidant is there to act as a protection and prevent the skin from having pigments. And if we are adding retinol as well, it will also help in accelerate the skin metabolism so that the deep-rooted pigmentation can be pushed out from the skin system faster. And besides this, if you still remember in the beginning, we have mentioned that you need exfoliating products. Okay, why is that so? Sometimes customer may feel that their pigmentation grow bigger while they are using whitening products, and it might make them feel a little bit awkward, like I just use whitening products and my pigmentation has become bigger and become darker. Why is that so? Okay, so why are we in order to answer this question, we may have to look into the graph on the left hand side, where we use the tree to symbolize the pigmentation, because it's quite a similar situation there. Like when you see a pigmentation surface up on the skin, as we mentioned just now, it's just a tip of the eyes. Okay, the whole eyes body is covered underneath the skin and you haven't seen it yet. When you start to use whitening product, as we said, it helps to accelerate the metabolism of the skin, so help to pushing up the pigmentation from the roots faster. So while at the same time you remove the skin surface pigmentation, so that the renewal will happen in sequence and in order. And when it's happening, when your whitening product is working, then some customer may see that the deep-rooted pigmentation is more obvious, and that's normal. But somehow customer may feel it's very awkward. Then how can we help them? Okay, in order to help them, we can recommend some exfoliating product. In example, like resurfacer. Resurfacer is very good in accelerating exfoliating results, and you don't have to wash it. You just apply and you can just go to sleep the next day. And just go to sleep, and the next day you'll feel that your skin it looks more brighter, more smoother, because it helps to get rid of the dead skin throughout the night. Okay? And also remember that we cannot use together with retinol at any time if we are using resurfacer. So that's why it's best that we can avoid retinol, so when you're using resurfacer. Okay, so this is the sequence of our skincare routine. So in the beginning, we'll start with cleanser, then comes with toner. Why we put 2 toner there is because I think some of the country in AP, like the only country I think that don't have Lunivi essence water is actually Taiwan. So that's why we give like an alternative to Taiwan, so that they know, besides Lunivi essence water, they can choose to use moisture renewing softener. Okay, then after toner, when your pores already relaxed, and it's time for you to put on your booster and serum so that you can absorb easily, and then cover your skin with a protection layer from moisturizing cream, and seal it off with a sunscreen. Okay, and 2 to 3 times a week, do remember to do exfoliation, which you can use resurfacer or either any other exfoliating product. Okay, but do remember when you're using resurfacer, do not use it together with retinol. And here comes an FAQ, like most of the customers, not the same most of the customers, some of the customers might experience this situation where their skin feel a little bit reddening after using whitening or brightening skincare. It may not be from our products, but it may be mostly this situation may happens if they're using whitening or brightening product. So why is that so, right? Okay, as we have mentioned, whitening product, you will always need to pair with moisture product, because whitening product, when you go through the whitening process, your skin may tend to feel drier. Okay, because of all these acceleration, detox, and also your skin is controlling the melanin production. All these processes may make your skin feel a little bit drier than normal. So that's why you will need to boost up skin hydration. So that's why we say brightening and hydrating is the best friend together that you can't afford to separate. Okay, so remember, when you sell whitening product, do remember to link still with hydration product. Okay, so that's all for my sharing for the theory part. And today we are proud to have two SD sharing to share with us on their selling experience of Mooney